Oh my gosh, hi guys. Guess who's back with grand finals?
Who?
Yup, us. We have the awesome Green and Garf.
You didn't want to call yourself awesome. That's fine. You're awesome. We're gonna see these teams. They've actually fought each other before in winners finals. We just saw them and Be Happy lost. We're gonna see if they can fix that. Now, what you're gonna notice as well is Goph's gonna start talking while I fix the teams on the overlay. So those aren't the right teams.
Ooh. Okay, here we see Blue here. I don't know who Blue is. I think that's like
It's Reload.
Reload. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Reload here is being trying to be aggressive. Unfortunately, they do go down, giving Be Happy that early pick on zone. Just kind of staying neutral as if the moment.
Yeah. Before we saw, I think Reload has a lot of success. Just out playing Be Happy, getting more picks. We're gonna see if they can keep doing that. It does seem like they are going to start by getting that wipeout.
Indeed, Reload here does get that zone back again. Zuka does come out trying to keep the other players on the other team at distance. Which they do seem to be doing pretty well at the current moment, which is pretty well. Dread goes down, unfortunately.
Yeah, we see this Coven here, my favorite spot on the map. But they dropped into my least
No
favorite spot
longer.
on the map.
Carbon here has been spotted. They do manage to jump out, I think, which I did see that correctly.
I don't
And
think
now
so.
this, yeah, and now this other Carbon's here ledge camping, making sure that the other team doesn't progress any forward.
Yep. And they're doing a pretty good job of it. The only way forward is through these grids, and even then, this Coven's able to kind of lock those down as well.
Indeed, this Carbon is doing a very great job being aggressive and just being a little sneaky here, managing to get these picks or help getting picks here.
We do see Reload take the zone um, as many members of Be Happy goes down. Go down. Yeah.
Goes down. Oh, by the way, if you guys have not checked yet, there is a prediction open for this set.
Oh, I
So
should gamble. I love gambling.
we love gambling, guys. Be sure to gamble. You will never know when you get that big win.
I think Be Happy's gonna win because they lost last time and they're mad.
I think Be Happy's gonna win because they're happy. We love being positive. But here we do see Be Happy managing to get that zone, putting Reload onto a penalty here. But Reload does manage to get that zone back shortly after. It's just constant neutral and then swapping between who gets zone two to go down on Reload. But they're still keeping aggression here, just trying to hold as long as they can. Be Happy does get the zone once again.
Yeah, I agree that it's a very close game here. Not quite like the ones we saw before in winners finals. Is Coben maybe gonna get this pick? No, they don't. Not quite able to see that jump. But just both teams playing a little more hesitant.
I
As soon as
agree.
they go down.
Be Happy here does get out a penalty, hopefully to bring that timer down as quick as they can, and just making sure that they try and cap the zone to take this game, which they're trying their best to do, even though they're two down right now. Racelighter does come out, but they haven't capped the zone just yet, which they do now, putting Be Happy right back into a penalty once again.
Yeah, this Dread doing a great job pushing heavy off of these grades. Just able to control this area. Um, and this is really what Reloads needs to do. Is they need to make sure Be Happy just can't get back to the zone. Because if they are, then they're just never going to be able to push out of these penalty points.
Indeed, Reload here is trying their best to hold to go down here, unfortunately, but that Carbon is managing to get some picks. They do get a double here. It's two
Yeah,
down on each side. They do take the lead here.
yeah, that's the
Hopefully,
take lead and maybe the game. I don't know if Be Happy's able
Nope.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, first game goes to Reload.
No, Be Happy actually was winning for most of that. It was just the very end. They were unable to get back to the zone in time to give Reload back those penalty points, as I just said.
Mm-hmm. Second game here will be on Robo Zones, which is okay map.
It's interesting. I think we saw Robozones last time these teams played.
I think I remember they did. Yeah. How was chat doing today?
TM Green Splatoon saying great.
You know, something is fishy about this TM underscore green Splatoon.
I
They
mean,
remind me
it's
of
a great
someone.
name. It's a great name. They're probably really tall.
No, they sound like they're like 4, 4, 4, 2.
Oh.
Don't worry. That's just them though, not you.
Yeah, yeah. We see this gal here on the left here, really pressuring Be Happy, as they die to this Coven roller here.
Indeed, multiple weapons are just trading at the moment. Here, strikes do come out and Zipcaster to try and keep pressure. While they do manage to get the early zone here on the side of Be Happy, Zuka does come out to apply even more pressure here, and they're just doing a great job holding it as of the push.
This Coven here just wants to get back in somehow, but need to find an opening. This Zuka may be exactly what they're looking for. Um, like that. They get one. It's two down on both sides, but they are in zone and they're gonna probably get this T-Tech as well. As they do, stopping its strikes.
I agree.
Thank
Be
you,
Happy
yes.
here. Be Happy here is trying to figure out a way to push back here. Unfortunately, has no specials at the moment to do anything, but they have 3 specials, but they are choosing to use it all at once.
I think that was a mistake there. They did manage to get some control of mid, but not enough to actually retake or push in against Reload here. I think Reload's gonna be able to successfully hold this a while longer.
Indeed,
As
that's the thing about using all your specials at once. This is why you want to be a little bit more patient with how you use your specials. I feel like they could have used the strikes first and then push up and then use Zuka and Zipcaster along to help with the push.
yeah, I think the thing is, some teams that work against, but these are the best of the best. The top
Mm-hmm.
teams on Tristrike Tuesdays. And you can't quite use the same strategies as you might have before, as Reload takes game 2.
Indeed.
Now, what is important to mention is not only is this game point here, or set point, I guess, for Reload, if they win this next game, because they've come from the winner's side of bracket, they will actually win the entire tournament. So I'm sure Be
Ooh.
Happy's on edge. Uh, and we're seeing this last possible game on this possible last game on Hagglefish Market Zones.
Mm-hmm. But Be Happy here does still have a chance to make a possible reverse sweep if they're able to figure out a way to um counter against Reload here.
I think it looks like they're making some adjustments here. I think it's necessary that they do. Definitely Reload has, as I keep saying, They've just done a great job of locking out, getting picks. Everything that makes you win in Splatoon is basically what they've been doing. It's not really about the specials. Be Happy has gotten plenty of specials, but it's more about utilizing them to full advantage and winning.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to mention here that this is the Inkstrike Invitational. So that means that these teams here, they're the best teams from Tristrike Tuesdays. And so
Indeed.
this next game could decide who is the best ever Tristrike Tuesdayer. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we've
The
done
thing is,
21.
yeah, 21. Those who know. Who do you think is going to be the best of the best?
If I was a betting man, which I am, I'd put my money on Reload right here.
But earlier, I thought you said be happy.
Okay, well I did bet on them, but now if I was a different betting man, I'd bet on the team that's currently winning.
We see be happy bring out this other comp again. Dynamo goes down early game, meaning that they're gonna get a delayed cooler here. 52 does go down on reload as well, leaving them at a delayed chance of being a little bit more aggressive than they'd like to here.
Yeah, Be Happy isn't managing to push in pretty well, a little more aggressive than they have been. This gal doing great work here, getting some picks, such as that one right there, pushing all the way up into their base. This is what we need to see from Be Happy in order for them to beat Reload, is just locking them out to a point where even if they do get picks, they're unable to just get back right to zone.
Indeed, as they keep trying to drop here, they're just constantly being canceled out and locked out. That 52 unfortunately goes down, but still just holding the push on the side of Be Happy. They're just trying to make sure that they cannot have this opportunity to push back and cap the zone.
And as we see many members of Be Happy going down, and Reload is able to cap, but they are multiple down as well, so it is possible that this range could get this kill here.
Indeed, even though that reload did manage to put a penalty back onto Be Happy, they did manage to cap zone back again. But we just see this zone constantly switching here for the time being, while this Dynamo does manage to get a pick with only leaving the bamboo left on the side of reload.
Yeah, though that entire time the zone was still painted for Reload. Um, but Be Happy finally getting the zone back, moving back up, trying to take this space. But not, they're being a little more hesitant. They're holding back a little bit more this time. Maybe trying to learn from their past failings.
Indeed, this 52 seems like they're going to try and make a possible flank to get some picks. The Carbon did see them, which they do manage to cancel that possible flank that could have been very severe to their playing, but they were being canceled.
I agree, yeah, this Coven making some great plays, shutting down another threat on the side of Reload. And just hanging under these ledges as Covens often like to do. Um, we see them kind of just poking with burst bombs now.
Indeed, they're just doing a great job holding. The thing about Be Happy is like the moment they notice that they have this opportunity to push, they do take that opportunity. They don't hesitate one bit, which is why they're doing so good here at just keeping this opportunity of just constantly holding this zone and capping it back. Even if they are down in numbers, they know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You agree, huh?
I'm just saying better myself.
It seems just like an interesting game right now. Zone just being constantly going back and forth, just which they do go back into a penalty, unfortunately. But Reload now tries to use this opportunity to try and punish Be Happy and try and just take as many picks as they can. With the Carbon does manage to get a pick and they do go 2 down on Be Happy.
See, this is what we need from Reload for them to win this. Is just go back to getting these picks, having control of mid. Um, yeah, see, they're just able to collapse on these flanks on this Coven. And just stopping Be Happy. But they do go down, and maybe this range may, and yeah, yeah.
Indeed. And now Be Happy does once again take back this zone once more. Now leaving for one last possible final push to hopefully try and win this game. Range Blaster just watching under tent to make sure that no one drops. And while just doing a great job keeping that pressure, while Reload seems to be a little bit more staggered here for the time being. But they do manage to have flanks while Reef Slider comes out, which does put them at a disadvantage here, managing to cap the zone back once again.
Yeah, it's just a back and forth game here. And as we get down into the final seconds and Reload still has this penalty, they really need to just prevent Be Happy from getting back to the zone. Because if they can do that, they can keep adding penalty. And they're doing a
Indeed,
great job at this, actually.
they are indeed. They're just trying to like make sure that they can take these last few seconds to make sure they can hold and make sure Be Happy does not have this opportunity to cap in the last 10 seconds of the game with 12 ticks left to.
As we see a lead and a KO from the side of Reload. That is game, set, match for Reload.
Yay.
So, this was a tournament of the best of the best, the top teams from the previous Tristrike Tuesdays. And now we have finally determined who is the #1 Tristrike champion. Reload.
Yeah.
Come back here for Tenta Missile Monday next Monday.
Yes,
Goodbye.
those who know.